they hated, didn't think we make it. Now they break their neck just to look at me. Remember when I called you and you didn't fall through? Now you hate yourself, you can look at me, look at me. You hate me.
And what up? What's good with y'all? Alright, so what are we getting into today? So today I got a little Viper update for y'all. We are about to be going to check on the Viper. A lot of y'all have been asking like, hey, what's going on with the Viper? Why haven't you drove the Viper? So today is the update video that you guys have been requesting, because I know y'all want to know what's going on with the Viper, and I tried answering a couple people in the comments, but it's like, bruh, I can't respond to X amount of comments, and you know, I'm even copy and pasting, so it's like I can't respond to everything. So here's a video, we're gonna go check it out. I'm gonna give y'all an update, but before we even leave the house, let me just say big thanks to Chris at Star City Motors. That's the guy who sold me the Viper, and I just want to say thank you, man. The whole process was super smooth. He isn't sponsoring anything, he didn't even know who I was. I just appreciate the good customer service, man, greatly, because prior to this, there was another person that I had messaged. They had a Viper for sale. Messaged them like, hey, I'm interested in the Viper. And guess what? They left me on scene. And then I was like, all right, that was weird, because I still see it up for sale. But then I went on my baby mama's page and messaged the exact same person, was like, hey, like, do you still have the Viper for sale? And they're like, oh yeah, it's still up for sale. And I'm just like, now I don't want to play the race card. Maybe he stereotyped me and was like, thought I was window shopping or something, but I messaged him from her page, responds instantly. I message him, I get left on scene as if I wasn't serious about buying the car. So what I did was, he only wanted like $45,000 for his car too. So what I did was, I ended up, when I bought the Viper that I currently have, I screenshotted it, was like, hey man, like, thank you for not responding, because now I got a better car. So, you know, I played the petty game. But yeah, man, big shout out to Chris, bro. I really appreciate you. Y'all even seen when I went there to go purchase my Viper, man, I pulled up in sweats looking bummy as hell, and not once did I get or feel like I was being judged, like, he can't buy the car. You know, I went there, I paid the car off in cash. There was no loan, no lease, none of that shit. It's like, went there, paid it off full, even though I was looking like a bum. So I really appreciate not being judged based on my appearance, and just, you know, being respected as an individual and human being, man, because Chris didn't know who I was up until the other shops and people were coming up like, oh shit, you the one who buying the Viper and stuff. And he's like, you know, like, who the hell is this dude? You know, so I appreciate that. I really do. But yeah, with that being said, man, we're going to be going to the shop and we're about to be checking on the Viper. So the Viper is at a shop right now. I'm going to be pulling up to that shop in my sweats and everything too, man. So I went there the other day in sweats just to, you know, introduce myself, like, hey, you know, I'm the owner of the Viper. And then the owner there, Joe, was, you know, pretty cool, was chopping it up with them. He's into hot rods and stuff. He's a, you know, older dude. He's like, oh, so this is your hot rod. So, you know, he comes from the hot rod era. So, you know, shout out to them too, man. They were super chill for the little small moment that I did stop by to drop off a few parts. But, you know, it's definitely a different change of pace, you know, being younger and coming in always looking scraggly and stuff. People are like, your car? But, you know, right now I feel like I'm really being judged by the people we working with, man. So I appreciate that. I really do, man. Oh yeah, so this thing is officially about to be leaving. I picked the winner for the C5. It's going to be going to New York. This is the second time I've had a car that's went to New York. My 300ZX went to New York, and now my C5 is going to New York. So it turns out I think my second or third biggest fan base is actually in New York. First is SoCal. I think New York and San Jose are tied for each other, but man, that's crazy. Like, I have a huge support system on the East Coast, man. Much love to y'all. Even in AZ, Phoenix out there and stuff like that, man. It's like, I think that's my fourth biggest fan base, which is crazy. So I just want to say thank y'all. If y'all from those areas and y'all been supported, man, y'all cities are the ones that are on my top on my analytics for people that have been supporting and overall fan base. So I just want to say thank y'all. But yeah, this thing's gonna be going to New York. Today we're gonna be going to check on the Viper in the C6. I know it's gonna be kind of odd for me to be pulling up in my supercharged C6 making all kind of noise to go check on my Viper. Damn, stupid door, to check on the Viper. Now they're gonna be like, yo, what the hell? I don't think they they don't really know what I do yet. So, you know, maybe while I'm there, I'll talk to them, because I'm pretty sure they'll have some questions. Like, yo, what do you do? Why do you have so many cars? Alright, so while we're on our way to the shop right now, I guess I'll give y'all a little update on the way there on why I haven't drove the Viper and where the Viper's at. So currently the Viper's at, I think it's called Premier Auto Service. It's located in San Ramon. They do like higher end cars and stuff like that, hot rods, old schools, a bunch of different things. The dealer that I bought the car from had the car sent over there because once I had purchased it, he was just like, kind of like, oh, the only thing this thing we really need is the AC checked out. And I was pretty much like, man, like for the price, I was like, can we can we get that checked out and get that fixed? So they're taking care of the AC right now. Usually ACRs do not come with AC because it's pretty much a track package, but one of the previous owners decided to add AC back to it, or opted in to get the AC unit. So it had AC at one point, and I guess the compressor stopped working, but that's where it's been at the shop. So since then, I've ordered the seat lowering kit. I ordered another blow-off valve for it, which it's already at the shop. I dropped that off the other day. And then I ordered a billet power steering pulley. I guess a super common issue with these cars is the power steering pulley is like a composite material, and they just tend to crack and split. So to avoid that altogether, I was like, let me just go ahead and get the billet power steering set up. That way I won't have to worry about it later. But yeah, that's why I haven't drove it. I literally just been waiting for him to fix the AC and stuff, and since it's been at the shop, I ordered a bunch of other things for it. So hopefully sometime this week the rest of the parts will come in. That way I can get to driving this thing, get a first drive video for you guys. Also did some research on the car, which was cool because it was tuned, I think, by this guy named Dan Craig. And after, doing homework, checking the Viper pages and all that stuff, a lot of people were saying like he's one of the best tuners in the nation when it comes to these Vipers. So I was super worried about, the car being tuned on 91 pump, but after doing my research, seeing who the car was built and assembled by and tuned by, I feel I got a peace of mind for sure now. I heard nothing but good reviews by him, so I actually just got his email and phone number. I want to get in contact with him, possibly send the car down to SoCal and have him do a flex fuel setup for me. That way I can run 91, and then I can have a higher horsepower setting on E85. So plan on turning it up a little bit more, but I don't plan on really doing anything crazy other than maybe pulling it down and just adding some more boost to it on flex fuel. If I can't get a flex fuel tune anytime soon, I'll just leave it on 91 how it is. But so far it's looking like this car was a super good purchase. Also, I did order some aero for the Viper. There's this company called Autoform Viper. I guess they're like one of the only people that really make aero for the Gen 2. So it's like a add-on wing, a side splitter, and a front splitter. Everything's fully functional. They're pretty much like a race car, so it's like kind of like fully functional aero. But the only downside to that is they're literally like 6 months to a year on back order on stuff. So I got a long ass wait before the aero arrives. But it's the same company that makes the rear diffuser that's currently on the car, so it'll be nice to have all their pieces on the Viper. The plan is to get that thing PPF'd. I've been searching around for somebody to PPF it. Downside is PPF is super expensive. I could just wrap the car, but currently that color scheme is 1 of 39 for a 2002 ACR Viper. So I kind of want to just rock the stock paint job since it's in really good condition. So I'm trying to get that thing PPF'd. But other than that, man, I'm literally just waiting on parts. That way we can get this thing done, get it to my liking. That way I'm not really doing a bunch of other things to it. I did order some coilovers for it. It was my impression that the ACRs had already came with coilovers, but I think the 2000 and the 99s are the ones that came with the coilovers that were adjustable with the external valve bodies on them. So I think the 2002s are coilover style, but they're not adjustable at all. So I did order some coilovers for that. Those should be here probably sometime this week. I think about 3-day shipping. But that's kind of like the minimum update. So I'm gonna go here and show y'all this thing while it's on the lift. Damn, my bad. Had y'all out here looking at a dirty windshield and stuff. Jeez. Damn, this I should have been recording from the front. Clear window. Oh well. So we just getting here to the shop where the Viper at.
That one sounds spicy.
Oh yeah, this is faster than the Viper for sure. What's good? How you doing? Good. My man Joe right here. I was telling y'all about. He's the one working on the Viper. This is definitely faster.
Sounds a little spicier.
Jeez. So this is the secret side of the shop where all the hot rods at, huh? AFR heads and everything.
Yeah. I'm in the middle of plumbing this intake manifold right now for the motor for my Outlaw 10.5 car, my Nova. But it's got,
Oh snaps.
it's got some nasty stuff going on in there.
What size motors is going on?
It's 840 cubic inches.
Damn. How big of a shot is this?
Well, I can't run all those at one time. I'll run, one, maybe two progressively, but I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Because that's enough to blow the motor up.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Kit, so I'll gradually, progressively run into, but probably for sure the right in the plenum of the intake manifold, those, and then probably the inside nozzles there.
This thing looks crazy.
And then I have all the fuel injection top and all that kind of stuff for it too, but at the time it was like $30,000 or something stupid.
Damn.
To get all the fuel injection set up on it. So those are carburetors from Erica Ender's, one of Erica Ender's last pro stock cars from Elite Motorsports. The engine builder guy, Nick Ferry, sold them to me. He said they were too big for their pro stock motors, so I said, well.
How much power are you trying to run on this thing?
Well,
a lot. It's like all of it.
Yeah, all of it. All of it. I mean, it's not gonna. I can't make as much power as all the turbo and pro charge guys nowadays, but better be over 2,000 horsepower, whatever I do. The car better go low sixes at over 200 miles an hour in the quarter mile.
That's a fast.
Yeah.
You gonna be piloting this thing?
Oh yeah.
Jeez.
Me and a buddy of mine, Randy Logie.
The builder, and the pilot.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, it's on E. What's good with you, bro? How you doing? Mike.
I follow you on Instagram, right?
Oh, for sure.
That's when that Saxby build, right?
Yeah, Saxby shop built that one.
do a little tutorial on this little hot dog.
Now that we have the car, now I can kind of give y'all the rundown more in depth on, you know, the Viper. So you guys can see, man, this is the OEM paint. It's stupid clean. Yo, hold on, is this thing already PP? Is it? I don't know. It might be PPF'd already. Oh my god, if it's PPF already, I'm gonna be. I can't tell. But feeling, y'all can see this right here. Where it's a little is. Feels like it is. I can't tell. Bruh, it might be already, bruh. If y'all can see right here. Look like a. Hold on. I think it is. I might have got lucky. I think this thing is already PPF. Trying to find some plastic somewhere just to confirm, but it feels like it. Anyhow, I'll figure it out later, but yeah, man, here we go. So last time I showed y'all, now that I'm actually looking in depth in this thing, so it does have the Novi. Let me check. This is a Novi 2000. For those that don't know, Novi was actually bought out or Paxton, I should say. Paxton was actually bought out by Vortec, so the Paxton units are pretty much the same thing as Vortec these days. So if you need some replacement parts for your Paxton, you can get it through Vortec. Has this little filter, probably end up putting a bigger one on here. You can see this is the old blow-off valve. This is going to be getting replaced for something a little bit more louder. Already have that here, so this thing will be gone. Cool part is it already has headers and everything, so checked, it has headers, a full stainless exhaust. Forgot what brand it is, but I'll lift it up in a second for you guys to see. Ooh, that thing sounds good. And then these Theiskis wheels, or whatever the hell they call, bro. I went and looked them up because I was like, man, I want to get some wheels for this thing. But after looking up these wheels, bro, these things are like $8,500 to $9,500 for these, which is crazy. So yeah, I was shocked about that. So I'm probably gonna be keeping these for how expensive these wheels are. Not exactly sure on the specs, but that's probably looks like maybe 11 in the front, and possibly this is a wide John, so this is probably I want to say a 13 in the back. Only thing I don't like is the Archer blades only come with a 30 series sidewall, so I'm gonna probably be swapping these to the Mickey Thompsons. The Mickey Thompsons are a 245 35 because I do want a little taller sidewall. But other than that, man, I'm gonna be keeping these wheels. I really like them. I think these headers were Bellinger headers. It does have a cat back. When we looked under there, I've seen like coming from the headers down, you can see it comes across this way, but it looks like it is a full cat back system. All right, so I'm gonna raise it up a little bit. That way I can show y'all the undercarriage on this thing, so y'all can take a little peek. All right, here y'all go, so y'all can see the undercarriage on this thing. Undercarriage is stupid clean. And again, it does have a Bellinger exhaust on it. Well, I know it has Bellinger headers, but you can see right here it comes through, runs through here. For the people that don't know, this is the only part of a Viper that's actually metal. The rest of it's all fiberglass, but these are aluminum because the exhaust runs through here. But you can see, where is it? Bam. Headers look like they're ceramic coated. Then they come through here. So I'm guessing under here it'll probably be a high flow cat and maybe a muffler if it's not straight pipe, but full exhaust. Undercarriage looks stupid clean on this thing. Look, no scrapes at all on the undercarriage. You can see, oh wait, it does have, let me see what coilovers these. Oh, it counts on my order. MCS coilovers. Oh yeah, I'm about to cancel my order of coilovers today. Thank God I came and got up under here. Motion control suspension, I'm gonna have to look that up. Looks like it already has fully adjustable. Still a little on a dirty side right here, but you know, power wash them things. Woo! I'm about to cancel my order right now. Oh, and it got Swift springs already on here. Man, somebody was mobbing this thing. Whoever did it, for sure did it right. Man, I'm super glad I came and looked up under this thing, man. Because it already has coilovers on here. Coilovers, Swift springs, all that. So I literally just placed an order last night, but I just canceled the order. I was under the impression that this thing had the stock ACR suspension, which isn't a coilover system. But it turns out somebody already put the coilovers on here, so got lucky as hell in that aspect. You can see right here, so this probably does have all the Vortec factory tuning on here. So this thing should pass smog if it has a high flow cat on there. You can see it right here. This is all the Vortec fuel system stuff to get this to work on the factory computer and all that. So it probably has like a booster pump. I need to do more research on these Vipers and look and see how things are configured. Just from my own personal knowledge, I'd like to know. Alright, what's good, my peoples? I'm just now getting back home. So yeah, man, I'm glad I actually went to the shop today, lifted this thing up, because I found some shit on there that I didn't even know was on there. So I'm about to cancel the order of my coilovers. That's gonna save me some money. Since it looked like it's PPF'd, if it's PPF, bro, that literally saves me at least a minimum of $7,000 to $10,000. Plus not having to buy coilovers, I'm probably saving like $10,000 to $12,000 just on that, man. So that is gonna be a blessing in disguise. Looked at those coilovers that are on there. Those coilovers that are on there are actually a dope ass brand. They're wild ass expensive. So whoever had this car previously, man, put some good money into this car. I feel like they did everything right on here. You know, Paxton's owned by Vortec. It has a Bellinger full exhaust system. The exhaust itself is like $4,000 some dollars. The coilover kit, I think it's like anywhere from $4,000 to $5,000. So man, man, the more I get into this car, the more I'm like, yo, I can justify the price even more, man. Like, it was already a good price for an ACR, but you know, finding all the extra goodies on there. So, oh yeah, I haven't even told y'all. So I paid $81,336 out the door for that car. After looking at the market right now, I'm seeing stock ACR Vipers going for, I want to say anywhere from 85 to about 100. I think you could find them about 70, I want to say, let's say between 70 and 120,000, depending on color combo, what's been done, etc., etc. But man, for this one, for 81 with the supercharger, fucking legit ass coilovers, legit exhaust, just, man, they spent the money in the right areas, and I couldn't be happier with the purchase. I think, you know, it's just, this happened at the right time, and I'm thankful for it, because if you guys seen the 6.4 purchase, man, this thing was a nightmare. It ended up being a lemon that I ended up redoing all the wiring and everything on. So, you know, this car was like the worst buy ever, but the Vipers turned out to be the best buy. So, you know, hey, maybe it's just good karma. It's the universe blessing me for saving this piece of crap right here. But yeah, man, I'm gonna go in here and wrap this up. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, man. Like always, thank y'all for watching if you're still viewing this long. And hopefully next time y'all see the Viper, it's gonna be me picking it up and driving this thing, man, for the first time, getting that first drive video for y'all. So yeah, man, just stay tuned and see what comes about. So thank y'all, love y'all, until next time.
I've been going too crazy, these niggas too shady. Speed limit 65, I'm about to do 80. Fuck the niggas hating on. I've been on the come up, you can go to speed